Alright guys, as you can see it is raining now, but I'm gonna try and film this again. I filled up my SD card, so I had to empty it, and then I recorded it the last time and I accidentally recorded it in a time-lapse video. So I'm gonna tell the story of how I ended up with this thing and just kind of the story of how I got it. That's kind of really the main part of the story. So I knew I wanted to get, I sold my last car, which was a V6 Mustang, and I knew I wanted to get something similar. And I went on cars.com and I messaged a few dealers, and I said, hey, just real quick, you know, no nonsense, just give me the best price you can give me. And most of the dealers that responded, they quickly said, oh, no, we don't play that way. But I had one dealer respond to me, and he was about 3 states away, and he said, here's the price. I said, all right. It was on Tuesday, and a few days later, I made arrangements. I said, I said, I'll be there in a few days to pick it up. And so I got the car that I wanted, and I was happy with the price. But the only problem was getting there. So like I had mentioned before, I had already sold my last car. So at this point, I had no car. And this is on a Friday, so most everyone that I know is working. And how many people do I know that would actually be interested in going several hours away to go and pick up a car? And of course, it's for me. So I went and I looked up rental cars. But now for rental cars, you have to be 21 or 21 and have a credit card, neither of which I was or had. So it looked like I wasn't going to be able to get the car. And I was like, well, I spent all this time researching and searching for the car that I wanted, and the only thing that was going to be keeping me from getting it was just simply getting there. And it really looked like it was done before I could even really get the ball rolling. So as I sat there the morning I was supposed to pick it up, I had just went to a rental car company, and after they had denied me, I started looking on the internet. Who will rent a car to me if I'm not 21 and don't have a credit card? And it looked like the only place that would rent to me, the only place that would rent to me was U-Haul. And I thought, how ironic, you know, so you can get the biggest vehicle possible. And so there was a U-Haul pretty close to my house, so I went and picked up a U-Haul. And I thought, as I'm going there, I better hide this truck when I get there, because if this guy knows I came all this way with a U-Haul rental truck that I paid probably $300 for, he knows I'm going to get the car. And I was hoping once I get there that I could knock off a few more $100. But so when I got there, like I said, I tried to hide the truck and I went in, but I think he must have saw it, because when I tried to haggle with him a little more, he didn't bite. And I ended up getting the car anyway. So I loaded it up, which was a feat all of its own. You know, at this point it was raining, and it's a rear-wheel drive V8 car trying to load it on a aluminum trailer in the rain, and the trailer was just barely wide enough for the car. So that was the one condition I made. I said, if I buy this car, I said, you have to help me load it, because I'm by myself and I had never loaded a car on a trailer before, which is kind of sketchy. And Anyway, so I loaded up the car, drove it back, and the rest is history. Yep, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching. So that's how I ended up. I ended up driving like 5 hours to get this thing. Picked it up on a U-Haul because if you're under 21, the only place that will rent you is U-Haul. So I drove a truck and a trailer there, and that's why I picked it up. So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe. Also, I talked about this before, but of course you can't see it now because it's raining, but if you can see on the video, which the camera doesn't really pick it up that well, but I would like to film a video also of me like polishing or buffing the car because the roof is beginning to fade. So I think that'll make a cool video. Just trying to touch it up a bit. You know, it needs a little love being on dirt roads and stuff. So with that being said, thank you for watching.